I'm so thankful for my life and how it turned out. All the struggles that I've been through I can now talk about and share my story with the world, spread some inspiration, uplift the youth, they're the next generation. So why not teach them, show them a little love, give back to those in need, that's the greatest love. Unfortunate, this world is scary, nobody cares, so if you got a heart, then why not share?
Yes,
It's all part of the plan.
Yes, it is.
And so as we come to the conclusion of the album, we at the 9th track. Now IBorn, if you could just give us the science of the number 9, and why was it important for it to be 9 songs on this album?
That 9 is so, it is so me. It embodies everything in my life. I mean, my government name has 9 alphabets. The year I was born is 9. I received my knowledge of self in building a department, 1B, 8 plus 1 is 9. B is born is, you know, it all goes back to the 9. And I just wanted to just, I wanted to just expound on that. You know, I wanted to expound.
And guess what? If you really want to know, go back and check track 2.
Right.
Born Again.
All the instructions are on this album. If you want to know something, a certain song will explain it to you. So the question you just asked about number 9, go check track 2. For the people that want to know, he explains it in track 2.
Born Again, 2nd verse, clear as day. You know what I mean?
So we get to this one, and it's all a part of the plan. Number 1, the hook is infectious. It kind of resonates with a particular portion of your spirit.
Big shout to Galaxy. Galaxy is a super talented artist out of PA.
Beautiful.
I introduced to the Born through her music, you know, and Born just loved her voice, loved the way that she did things, and you know, he was like, yo, we need her on the project. And we put it together.
So did y'all have that? Did we have that hook first?
No.
No, we didn't have a hook
just a beat.
First.
We had a beat first.
Had the beat first.
Yeah, and I knew she could body, you know what I'm saying? And I knew what IBorn wanted. So once she sent that back right away, and you was like, nah, this is it. This is it.
Now she sent it back, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. And it was so perfect. And these are one of these songs right here. It's like when All made the beat, is like he knew what the project needed. You know, so that's when you just fall back as a student, and you let the teacher do what he do.
And at the time, I don't think I understood how much we needed that record as to when the end of the project came. Because you know, like when the end of the project comes, you can stand back and look at all the records you have. I realized how necessary that particular record was, because we had nothing like it. And we needed something to kind of round off the album and close out the album in a real smooth, non-aggressive way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kind of like sailing off in the sunset type of thing. That vibe. You know what I mean? Where it's real mellow. It's not, it's like, it's one of those records that you choose to listen to because you want to listen to that record. It's not like, I need that record to work out in the gym or to do this or to do that. That record just sets the mood for you. Like, I don't know, man. It's one of those records that's hard to describe. It's just a great vibe.
And what I caught from it, IBorn, was it to me, it gave a culmination of that I'm not here by mistake.
Right.
Yeah.
As we're hearing your experiences through the album, I feel like from the hook and what you're saying, it's a part of the full circle of this was all part of the plan.
That's dope that you're giving me insight on this album I never even. You're making me look at this album in ways I never looked at it, which is dope to me. Because again, sometimes when you do great things like that, they take on different meanings over time to different people. So as you listen to the album, you're giving me your feedback. This is dope to me because you're giving me a perspective I never had. To a lot of these songs. You know what I'm saying? And I can't speak for IBorn, but I'm speaking for myself. Like, I never thought about it like that. But that's dope to me. You know, part of the plan being the last record, and now you're telling people like all of this was part of the plan. Not just this record, but everything that you heard on this album was part of the plan.
Now that's incredible.
And that's how we sailing off into the sunset with that one message. Was part of the plan.
It sets a tone for the listener that.
But that's dope. Thank you for even noticing that. That's dope, because you showing me things I never gave it that type of thought, but that's super dope because even the way this arrangement worked out was like divine intervention. I sent him the arrangement like, yo, how you feel about this? He was like, nah, that's it, beloved. Yo, let me tell you how crazy Born is. I send Born my tentative album arrangement.
Right.
He sends me back the cover, the back cover, like with graphics and all of that.
Already done.
Yes, like this is
like,
is
yo,
how
bro,
fast he
this
moves.
was
like, nah, that's fire. And then I check my WhatsApp in like an hour. He got the graphics done already.
Right.
So I say, yo, Born is about his business, but the whole album, it was just fun making this album, man.
Man, and that's one thing about him is he truly sees the God in other people.
Yeah.
Where he don't try to dim your light. He wants whatever you bring to him, he like, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
That. Let's bring that God out of you.
If you don't plan to execute an idea, don't get IBorn excited about it.
Right.
He's going to make you finish that, execute that idea.
Facts.
If he likes it. You understand?
Right.
So that's dope to me. But I'm just giving people when I introduce people to IBorn, I gotta give them the warning sometimes, like, yo, listen.
Right.
Do not tell this man nothing you don't plan to do.
Facts.
Because he's going to hold you to that.
That's a fact.
If you tell him, yo, we're going to do this on Thursday and X, Y, and Z, please make sure you do that on Thursday.
You Wednesday.
Like I told before, there's times I've been in the studio and I want to be like, yo, I tell him I'm going to email you this before I leave. And I'm doing a bunch of different things. I'll be on my way out the door. Then it'll hit me like, oh, you didn't send that to IBorn. I'll have the Uber waiting downstairs. I'll turn back around, turn the computer on because I know what if I don't send it to him tonight.
Beloved.
Yeah, you'll be my
I didn't get that
like,
email from you.
You forgot to you forgot me, beloved. And I'm like,
you ain't forget me, right?
Listen,
right.
I love, man,
man.
and he just makes sure everything is good, man. I'm just so thankful, man, for the brotherhood, man. Like I really appreciate this brother. For real.
I just want people to, I know, we spoke about this whole album, man, but I want people to genuinely listen to this project with an open mind, because it's not what most people might be accustomed to message-wise.
Right.
You understand? Like, but if you give it a chance, this is what you need.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I agree.
You might not even know you need this until you listen to it, but you need this.
So
like,
you get it and
because it's solid information. This is like the guideline.
Right.
It could stray you away from some troubled waters if you listen to certain songs. The opening song.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Like, so again, to me, this is the instruction manual that certain people need.
And speaking on that, even the interlude with Brother Alton. You know what Brother Alton said on Born Again. I mean, Brother Alton was so prolific in what he said, as far as being born again.
Right.
I thought that was powerful, man. There's just so many different elements.
Every voice on this record is for a reason, man. And it like, was it Brother Alton that did this?
Yes, for Born Again.
That's necessary. You understand? Because it resets the mood after Brother. So that piece is necessary. Whether people know it or not, if we go right into Born Again after Brother, it doesn't hit the same.
Right.
We need that little bit of interlude. You understand? So everything, And
I tell you, that's my man, right? This is tied to the hip. This been my big bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know what I'm saying? He was a part of that team that really gave me and my younger team somebody to look up to that was positive, had their mind on straight, and they made Islam cool.
Right.
That's what it was about Off's team. They made Islam cool. They was tailored suits, jumping out of trucks. We like, damn, son, like I want to rock with these dudes.
To me, that was part of the aim for me with this project. Because, like I said before, I didn't know a lot of things as far as like brothers in the Nation of Islam like to get fly and do this, that, and the third. So making this album, I wanted to make it fly. Meaning like when they look at IBorn and look at his message, that I want them to look at him like, oh, nah, here he come again. Nah, they want him to look at them like he's almost like we needed him.
Right.
He's necessary to this. You know what I'm saying?
Help us see that other side.
I hope we accomplished that, man.
And I feel
we did.
Last piece about Big Alt. My mom, may Allah be pleased with her, said to me one day, she said, yo, Tariq, Alton, he got to do something with that voice.
Alton's voice is just...
She said, yo, that boy got to do something with that voice. Because he's got one of those similar to, our Supreme Captain, that when that roar happens, it shakes something in you, man.
It does. It shakes,
you know what I'm saying?
Shakes the very core of your body.
So just closing out on this part of the plan. you know, you're giving, you're walking us through a story,
right,
as we close the album, of an experience of one of our young sisters,
right.
right? And walk us through why that was important to bring that full circle plan into place.
Well, with that verse right there, you know, I've seen it so many times when I'm talking about a young sister, um, just her mother still outside trying to live her best life. Her mother's at every party that she could be. Meanwhile, she's neglecting to care for her daughter. So while she's neglecting to care for her daughter because she's busy outside running around trying to live her life, her daughter gets pregnant by a man that's old enough to be her father. So this comes from her mother not putting eyes on her and properly raising her. So now she's confused. She doesn't know what to do. Should I have an abortion? Should I keep it? And then by not by chance, but by Allah's mercy, her friend's parents are Muslims in the mosque. Right? So her friend's parents understand that your mother left you for dead. We're going to take you in and we want to bring you to the mosque. We bring you to the mosque. You hear the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's voice. Now you're uplifted and your whole life changes. Now the sisters in the MGT, they take you, they nurture you. Some are like mothers to you, some are your sisters. And they just give you a whole new outlook on what life can be. Just all from hearing the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's voice and being around one of the greatest sisterhoods on the planet, the greatest sisterhood, the MGT.
Wow.
And now she's an elevator her life and she's off to a whole new world. And Allah's blessed her with everything.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
It's all part of the plan, man. And to see you in the beginning of the album speaking to our brothers.
Right.
At the end of the album, you're speaking to our sisters.
Right. Yes, sir.
And through all of this, you're providing the light.
Right.
Right? To be born again.
Right. Yes, sir.
And then it's all a part of the full scale plan.
Come on, God.
It's like, man, this is, if those who choose to submit to the wisdom within this album are really going to have an opportunity to see a different side of themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I think that you all have created a masterpiece here.
Thank you, beloved.
And I want to thank you two brothers.
Thank you, my
for
brother,
allowing me to be a part of history.
Come on, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I love y'all brothers very much.
Love you back, brother.
Same, my
And
brother.
let's make sure that this gets into every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
So that we can do our part in changing the world.
Yeah, this is the beginning of this.
It's just the beginning.
The HeatMakerz saved me. Now I'm back. You.
My brother. Man. Born Again.
Born Again.
Album out very soon. Peace and blessings, family.
Love.
Yes.
Lord Wakbar.
Yes.
My Lord.
My brother.
Life's not treating you right,
brother,
although
thank
it
you.
seems that everything you're trying's not quite working out. School stressing you, your mother's never in the house. She's at every party, still trying to be young.